Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, January 8th, 2026. I have to get used to saying that. 2026. I am actually going to go out today. I got to check the weather to make sure it's warm enough, which I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm used to all kinds of weather. um, Anyway, I want to go to a favorite spot of mine in Santa Fe. I can't really, I mean, I can leave Santa Fe today. It's just that I really don't have a lot of extra money. I have the money for transportation and maybe a snack or something. But next week, I don't know. I just don't know from day to day what the weather is going to be like. We have very unpredictable weather here. Um, so I'm gonna go out today to one of my favorite spots and maybe do some exploring. Well, I don't know. I'll just see what the day brings. And it's a special spot to me. It's very pretty. It's one of the prettiest spots, in my opinion, in Santa Fe. My birthday is February 5th, so it's a little less than a month from today. And I'm eh, I'm thinking, and I brought this idea up to my mom yesterday that I really want to take a trip. Well, not a real long trip, maybe an overnight or possibly 2 nights, but probably just an overnight to Arizona to Canyon de Chelly. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Canyon de Chelly. It's my dad, actually, this was during COVID. My 50th birthday was February of 2021, and I had really wanted to go to Vegas, Nevada for my birthday. But of course, my birthday actually was right before the vaccine came out, and my parents wanted to wait. Uh, so I ended up waiting another year for the Vegas trip. But when I was thinking about ideas for my actual 50th birthday in 2021, we actually did go somewhere, but it wasn't to Vegas. It was just in New Mexico. And anyway, um, my dad, I was thinking of ideas. Where can I go? What can I do for my 50th birthday that my parents would feel comfortable with? And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this was brought up at the time of that when I had the discussion with my father about it. Um, anyway, I don't remember all the events, like the chronology or whatever of the events of like 2020, 2021. They're still kind of a blur to me. And maybe one day I'll remember like exactly when this was said to me. My father said, Canyon de Chelly would be an idea. It's the most photographed spot in the West. And I'm thinking, how come I've never really heard of it? So that was, I guess, his opinion or something he heard. I don't know. I had never heard of it before. And now that I've lived here for, gosh, 8 years in May, I've heard a lot about it through YouTube and just heard about it from living in this part of the country. And it's supposed to be really beautiful, and it's in northeastern Arizona, and that's a area I've never really explored. Just kind of we passed through, and my parents went to a tourist attraction when we were coming back from Vegas in 2022. So it's a possibility for my birthday, which is still a little under a month away. And my mom, you know how my parents are. My mom, especially my mom, does not want to think about anything that far in advance. I'm just the total opposite. Because I'm dependent on public transportation and things, I have to plan. And because of what I do for my work as a content creator, I have to plan. And it kind of drives me nuts that they're just like, very much more spontaneous than I am. And I can be spontaneous, it just depends. But anyway, that's a possibility for my birthday. Now, right now, and I'm trying to figure out this vlogger kit thing. There we go. I'm getting well, it's not piping hot anymore. You can see the coffee smears on it. Yeah, it's not piping hot. It's actually cold, creamy. I put some cream in it. It's pretty good, actually. So anyway, that's just, it's not really even tentative yet because, like I said, my mom waits until maybe a couple weeks before we do something like that to make reservations or whatever. So we'll see. And I'm hoping and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So anyway, I'm going to go out today. Not sure what time yet. I probably won't stay a real long time, but I'm going to one of my favorite spots in Santa Fe by the Santa Fe River and just kind of reflect and think about things. And so you can look forward to some content today. Yay! So I'm out here. I'm going to call for the bus real soon. It is cold. It is cold, but I promised myself I would get out there and just do it today. Just create that content. So not sure if I want to go to the place I was planning to go because it's cold, but I may just do it anyway. I don't know. I hope I haven't checked the weather. I hope there's like no snow in the forecast because I've been really wanting to get out. I just feel so much better when I get out and take pictures and do my thing and film. And it's just such a wonderful feeling. And knowing I have so many faithful supporters and friends, and you guys are like family to me. You are the best friends I've ever had. When I moved here 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago in May, I knew nobody here, and I've made friends with a few people where I live in this apartment complex, but they have since moved away. None of them have kept in touch with me, so it gets really lonely, but that's why I have this channel, and I feel like you all are my best friends, seriously. And I know maybe I don't get to all the comments. This is because I don't see them. I use my phone all the time, and I don't always see all the comments. And I realized one time that somebody had left a comment like a year before I actually saw it. So I feel really bad about that. But today I will go out and bring some content. Yeah, I just not really sure where I'm going to go, but we'll see. And I'll find something interesting. Oh, and I apologize if I don't get to every comment right away. Yeah, so I really apologize about that. I really do appreciate you, every single one of you. You're what keeps my channel alive and keeps me going and motivates me to just get out there and just do it, and don't care about the weather, don't care about any of that. I just like being out, and I like having people in my life that are very special. Okay, so I'm still waiting for the bus, and I'm gonna have to transfer, and it is like pretty dang cold out here. Very overcast. The sun did come out, and I'm still waiting for the bus, so I decided I'd pick up the camera and just film a little bit. I'm just remembering one of Adam's videos where he was traveling from California to Florida. I don't know if it was in January or what time of year. Yeah, it was in the wintertime. I don't remember what month. This was maybe 4 years ago. And there was an ice storm, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that is so brave to get out there in an ice storm. It was in Texas. And I mean, it just looked miserable, the weather, and looked so cold. It looked like Chicago, really. It looked like a horrible winter day in Chicago. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could never do that. And I'm actually starting to hear some, I don't think it's snow. Something hitting the top of this little bus stand that I'm sitting in, waiting for my bus. But anyway, an ice storm. I mean, that is brave. I mean, I don't think we've ever even driven through an ice storm. When I travel with my family, we usually don't travel in the wintertime, but by car anyway, we fly. So just thought I'd pick up my camera and film a little bit. It's just sometimes these buses can take a really long time, and I'm sitting here, and yeah, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I don't want to use up my battery because I need, to sit there and play YouTube videos when I'm waiting for a bus. I have to turn on airplane mode so I can save the battery, just because I have to call on the way back. I'm going to have to call when I get downtown. This bus is taking me to downtown Santa Fe. Then I'm going to have to transfer and get a bus going over to where I want to go. I don't know if I've said where I'm going to go yet, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to have to transfer, and then on the way back, I'm going to need my phone because we have to call for the bus. Oh my gosh, like it is, there's some precipitation out here. Oh my gosh. I'm brave. No, I'm used to bad weather, and I don't mind going on in January. I'm working. This is what I love doing. I don't mind cold weather that much. It's really not that cold for me because I'm a Midwestern girl, and yeah, there's some kind of precipitation. I see like drops on the ground or something, and I feel something hitting up here, like on this bus shelter thing on the roof. So anyway, I don't want to bore you, so I will pick up the camera again later. Probably not till I get to where I'm going. Okay, so, oh my gosh, a little bench. I chickened out. It is cold, and I didn't realize how cold it was, and it was a little bit sunny when I was sitting at the bus stop. But anyway, I decided not to go to the spot I was going to go to down by the river. I decided I'd get on the bus and come over, a different bus, and come over here to my favorite. Well, I mean, I haven't been here that many times, but this place is awesome. It's like used books and music, real kind of old retro kind of stuff. Well, I mean the music. And see if I can find something that I can afford. I want to get I want to get a CD for my new Walkman, and I thought, why not come over here? I've been wanting to come over here again, and since I'm more into music than reading nowadays, I haven't really been a reader since I was younger, and I did read a lot when I was younger, but right now what I want to do is find a good CD, retro or something, or just anything that's pleasing to the ears. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm gonna browse some country CDs. Looking for Kenny Rogers. Country. I love country music. Oh no. Ooh, Ooh. This is a maybe. So I'm going to go with this one. I love Bob Seger, and it's got a couple of my favorite songs, Hollywood Nights and Roll Me Away. Okay, so I went out today. I was just going to say, I'm just going to say, the plans didn't go according to plan because it was cold, or it is cold. Oh my gosh, it is cold out there, and I was trying to brave it sitting at the bus stop because the sun peeked out for a little bit, probably less than 5 minutes, but it felt really nice, but it was cold. It kind of gave me flashbacks to Chicago. Not as bad, of course, but it was like cold and uncomfortable, to sit outside and wait for a bus. And then it started to snow a little bit, and I don't think it's going to accumulate much. It never really does here. The sun pretty much melts it away pretty quickly. It only lasts maybe 2 hours at the most, and then it's gone. But it was uncomfortable to sit outside. So I decided, I don't think I want to go sit down by the river today. Wait till a warmer day. I don't know. Wait till next month, February, whatever. And so I ended up going to this used CD bookstore. I made a post on it already. And they had so many like CDs of artists, musicians that I liked, like, and I was just like, I couldn't decide between a couple. So I'll show you what I picked out. I like country. I like country music a lot, and that's developed more as I've gotten older. I've started liking it more. I used to listen to a lot of pop music in the 80s, and country, because my dad liked country, or still does like country. And he had a lot of albums that I would play on the record player over and over and over again. I just loved them. And I miss those days, but you can still listen to it if you've got a Walkman or a CD player like I do now. I have a Walkman. And I'll show you what I got. It was between Juice Newton, who's a country singer, who I saw in concert when I was just like 11, so like the early 80s. And me and my brother loved her. And I don't know, I don't remember how it happened, but my parents took us, me and my brother, to a concert at this place called Ravinia. So anyway, in Chicago, north of Chicago, in the north suburbs, but it was pretty amazing because she's really good. So anyway, I decided on Bob Seger. It was between her and Bob Seger. I really like them both a lot, but I really like this one song that I used in a video, a short, back last year in May when I went to El Malpai, and I used this song, Roll Me Away, and it's just the most amazing song. It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel as if I were riding on the back of a motorcycle, which I have before. But it makes me feel that way with my hair blowing in the wind or something, and that's why I bought it. So I'll show it to you briefly, and I'm running out of time or storage or something. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to conclude this video with showing you the CD. I did take a picture of it and put it on my posts. So yeah, I know most of these songs. Roll Me Away is my favorite. I also like Hollywood Nights and Old Time Rock and Roll. We've got Tonight. That's a good song. We've got Tonight, Against the Wind, let's see, still the same. I really like Hollywood Nights, and I really like Roll Me Away. It brings back so many memories of so many different things, and just it's a overall good feeling I get when I listen to music like that. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Don't worry, the vlog is almost over. I know, I can't get that out of like my mind, like the catchphrases, it was just, and I'm watching, I made, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in this video, so I'll reiterate if I have mentioned it, but I'm committing myself to watching 5 of Adam's old videos a day and for a month. And I said this yesterday. I made this commitment in a comment to someone yesterday on a video or something that he did, an old one. And I said, I'm going to commit to watching 5 of his old videos every day for a month. And today is only the first day, and I've far exceeded 5. So, and the last one I just watched was a 51-minute long video. I didn't pause it for a second. I watched the whole thing, listened to everything he said. He's so relatable, and he echoed my thoughts like exactly about being a content creator, and that just the positive attitude that you should just don't talk about it, just do it. And I'm like I'm guilty of like talking about what I want to do, not doing it. And now I do have some limitations and some things, some obstacles, but there are times when I just can't. It's not possible for me to do a certain thing on a certain day. And I guess that's probably the way with life, but lately, and especially in the wintertime, I just get I don't know. I'm not lazy. I don't mean lazy, but just like I can't get motivated. I'm just like, the weather's bad, or it's, you know, I don't know. I just come up with all these reasons and things not to do it, and then I end up not doing it, and I say, oh well, I have so much to do at the apartment, and then I have to, you know, do laundry, and I want to cook and all this other stuff. But today I just did it, and I braved the elements, and it was like awesome. It really felt awesome to get out, even though it was really cold, and even though it started to snow. I was really happy to get out there, and I did this before I actually watched this old video of his. So it was like when I got home and watched this video, a 51 long minute video that I did not pause at all. I listened to the whole thing. I listened to everything he said. He is so easy to listen to in his videos, and relatable, and it was just really inspiring for future content creation of mine, and it's inspiring, and he still continues his legacy. I will remember him as just the biggest inspiration in my life in the last 5 years, and even after his passing, he really is still alive with us in so many ways, and especially with me as a I was like a diehard fan, you know, just like always there, always watching, like clicking on every video notification in the morning. It was like clockwork when I got up in the morning to have my coffee, and then I just sit around and wait, because I usually get up pretty early and all that. So it was like and then like it would be like, okay, it's past 9 a.m. Where is this video? And I'd get all worried about him, like panicking. Oh, no. What's happened to him? He's overseas, and did something happen? And then the notification may have come in the afternoon, because he wasn't in the country. He was, you know, so it was a different time zone, different time and all that. But it was just, it was like, oh my gosh, he came on, I got the notification, click. And it was awesome, and I'm really going to miss that. But it's really good that he has archived over 4,200 videos. I don't know the exact number, but that's a lot, and that's a lot of work. And I know this, I can attest to this. I have made 2,600 videos in 5 years, but that's really nothing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I owe it all to him and all the other people over the last 5 years who have been my supporters and subscribers and faithful to me, and it means the world. So anyway, I'm running out of storage again, so I will cut out this video and see you all in the next one. And I'll say it again for old time's sake. The vlog is now over. Love you.